these ones that goes for 100 shillings, you know what I mean. So I used to buy, like, I had like just one trouser but a couple of t-shirts. So I would go bathe, wash a t-shirt, hang it there, go my daily hustle, come back in the evening. At times I would even spend the night with him there, just talking. I find I've just slept around there. So yeah, I really appreciate him. I don't know how I can get to reach him, but
you appreciate him. Yeah. How long did you do this for, Telvin? How long was that your life?
I did it for almost 2 months before things got better on my side. I also appreciate my dad, and I still love him. Yeah, I know he's watching probably, and I still love him, and I appreciate him, because after those 2 months, he took me, gave me a single room, told me, okay, you can start from here, and I said thank you. I went, started my life there. Before I went to Rongai, I was in Kasarani, so I was going with this match in Kasarani as invisible. So that is when it got to people. Yeah, and I don't know, it's so emotional on my side. So yeah, that is how I started my life. That is how, yeah, God helped me. Here I am today. Then after Kasarani, now that is when I went to Rongai. So when I went to Rongai, I was with it. Before I got that audio file, I was going with another vehicle known as Funkadelica. Yeah, I also appreciate Funkadelica. Exactly. Yeah, I also appreciate the owner, boss Skyla or Lucy. I appreciate her so much. So, and also there's an incident during that time while I was in that vehicle, just not long ago. We were on our way to Naivasha, and a lady also felt, she didn't feel okay, she was not well, but it was not that serious, so she only needed first aid. And the same hospital that I took Viola to after she was transferred to Sinai, it is the same hospital I took this lady, though it was just a first aid at Sinai hospital. Maybe the doctor that they can't recall. So yeah, what I simply mean is that helping people and kindness, like, okay, whatever I've gone through in my life, it has made me to be who I am today. I don't people tend to judge you because of how you look. Maybe at times having these dreadlocks, it's not like it is something that we really want, or we really admire to have. Situations put us in such a situation. So
don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
Yeah, get to know the person, get to know the kindness, get to know the story.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That is what I can say, because right now it's when I'm saying people around comment section, online platforms say, I know this guy, he's a good guy, and I'm like, oh, so the small things that I was doing, they really matter to you guys.
Yeah, they made a difference.
Actually, even me helping Viola, I never thought that it would bring me to such a place. I never thought. Actually, I was just doing it out of goodwill, because I lost someone so important to me due to negligence. I was never there to see that happen, but can you imagine being given a story that basically, oh, your mom was sick and she was saying she's sick, but the people who are with her, they never bothered to take her to hospital, to do this and this for her. She passed on while they were watching, you see. So at times during that incident, when Viola was in the vehicle, actually she tapped me and told me, can you just excuse me a little bit, I need some fresh air. I was not alone. Unajua kawaida ya these nganyas, at times during the evening you find you carry a lot of other touts. Maybe they were not at work, maybe they were just coming to do their own shugulis and stuff. So when they see the car, they'll just hop in, they want to get a ride home. So I was not alone. So when she tapped me, I gave her some fresh air. I opened the window for her. I told people to excuse at the door. Then when we were around that Nyayo roundabout, she told me I can't breathe. She was shaking. She was just so helpless, you see. So I looked at her and I imagined, I lost one person due to negligence. Can I lose another person? No. So immediately, we had passed even Nyayo, we were on our way to Rongai. So immediately, I knocked the vehicle and told the driver, no, there's someone who is not feeling well and we need to take her to hospital. And she can't be able to manage to get to Rongai. So the nearest hospital is just here behind. So the driver had to reverse the vehicle. He reversed the vehicle. I am also grateful to all the passengers who were in the vehicle, because they never complained. They understood understood the situation. We took her to the hospital, to the emergency wing. My other colleagues helped me carry her. We took her, she was attended to. But now when she was being attended, I looked at her and noticed I can't leave her here. Because first and foremost, I don't think anyone knows that she's in an emergency. No. Secondly, she's not someone I know. Yeah, she's just I've never, it was my first time carrying her. So I can't say that I've been carrying her, that is why, yeah. So I looked at her and said, no one knows she's here. And the situation that she's in, this person cannot be okay anytime soon unless after proper medication. So I decided, I told the other people, you just go, because we always two in the vehicle. Because the other guy is there, the driver is there, and you other guys, you're there. You go to Rongai, take people to Rongai, finish whatever we started in the morning. And if possible, I even went to an extent and told them, if possible, if you feel like you need to be paid, whatever was supposed to be paid in the evening, you can kindly have it, because life is priceless, you know. So they went. I remained there with Viola. I remember before she passed out, I asked her, do you really trust me? She was like, yes. I told her, I don't have any access to, I don't know you, I don't know any of your people, but if you really trust me, can I kindly have your phone password? And she told me, okay. She gave me. I'm the one who took care of all the details they needed. Or in terms of insurance, I'm the one who called her insurance. I'm the one who registered her. I'm the one who made sure she was all the labs, the tests and everything. I'm the one who spoke to the doctor. So after all the tests and everything, when she was told that she's being transferred to Sinai, it was almost around 11:40, almost midnight. So I talked to the doctor. The doctor told me, she's going to be fine and everything. I remember I watched her in that hospital bed. I even held her hand. I think there's a point she said I even held her hand. I even held her hand because I was like grateful. I thank God, because at times I usually tell people, even my colleagues and my workmates, you don't need to do something big so that people can notice you, and you don't need to do things so that you can be noticed. Just do things out of goodwill. No, when the time is right, when God's time is right, it will definitely bring you. It will definitely come to you.
Yeah, and do the thing which is right.
Exactly.
Because for you were saying the best thing I can do in this situation is help her.
I just needed her to be okay. I just needed her to be safe.
Yeah.
So once I noticed she was okay, when I held her hand, I was like, I wish I would have held my mother's hand in this type of a situation, but now it is not possible.
Telvin, as you were saying, is all of us are as emotional as you are.
Yeah.
And not just us, even our community of fixers. Pauline Mungai says, great to have Telvin fixing the nation. Don't let the dreads define who you are. Thank you for your kindness. Small Esteva says, so inspiring. You can read Stephen's comment.
Yeah, Stephen says, thank you, Telvin, for what you did for Viola. One act of kindness is a seed of humanity. It sprouts and spreads to many more people. May God bless you and prosper your hustle. We'll get into how you worked with the driver, the role he played, but I believe we have a caller on the line from Meru, Polycarp from Meru. Polycarp, good morning. Thank you for calling Fixing the Nation. Yes, talk to us. Talk to Telvin.
Habari yako madam?
Nzuri sana.
Naitwa Polycarp Kobia na natokea upande wa Meru. Sasa mimi nimependezwa na huyo kijana ambaye anaonyesha ile kitu ambayo iko Kenya, kwamba inawezekana kuwa na huruma bila kutarajia malipo. Sasa mimi na suggest hivi, kwa sababu NTV na Nation FM ni stations ambazo zinaonekana hata Ikulu. Huyo kijana ni Mkenya na roho nzuri, na kuna roho nyeupe kabisa kama ya malaika. Huyo kijana, NTV na Nation FM impublish jina yake kila mahali duniani, apate kazi nzuri, aweze kusaidia humanity kwa miaka yake ambayo imesalia duniani. Ni hayo tu. Naitwa Polycarp kutoka Meru. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Asante sana, Polycarp. Wow, powerful.
I agree with what Polycarp has said. I think this is part one of that. Definitely, it's giving Telvin a platform to share his story and to get even to understand the psyche, because tunaweza soma, we could read the headline and say that, you know, Telvin is an amazing guy, he did this, but now you understand his motivation. One, you understand where he was coming from, what was driving him, his passions, all of that, and I think that's a beautiful thing to see. There's more comments on YouTube, and people are just feeling that, Telvin, you're amazing for what you did for Viola. But Amana Cottages says matatus do not only carry people, they carry our burdens and the frustrations that the bosses put in us. They carry the payslip frustrations inflicted by the government. Say thank you for me. So thank you, Telvin.
Telvin, I just want us to put up those the screen again, the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And Telvin, if you can just look at the screen yourself, the bottom comment. Can you see it? 8 to 6 a.m.
Viola Nekesa.
Read it.
For watching this, thank you so much.
Who's that?
Viola Nekesa.
Yes. She is watching. Viola herself, the lady whose hand you are holding in the hospital.
That she told him.
Yes.
And obviously she's doing better, hopefully.
she's doing
and I'm
better.
sure you'll stay in touch with her.
Yeah, I've been in touch with her ever since she was in hospital. She got discharged yesterday, and I'm grateful to God. So I know she's watching, and I also appreciate you, Viola. Thank you also so much, and I'm glad that you're doing okay. And may you be blessed. Thank you so much.
If you don't mind me, Telvin, I want to do the thing that I do.
Yeah.
I dig a bit. So let's go back into you, fourth form, C+, and the tragedy in your family, right? What school were you in?
Okay, I schooled in my primary. I schooled in Embu, a school known as Kamudhadha Boarding Primary School. Yeah, that is where I schooled. I got 397 in my KCPE. I was called to Chavakali High. I never got to go to Chavakali High. It's a national school, by the way.
Yeah.
But I never got to go to Chavakali High School. So instead, I went to Thika High. Thika High, things got a bit tough for me. I couldn't handle the situation in Thika High School. So I preferred to go back to Western, where I was called, because Thika High was also not my place of choice. So I went to another school in Western, in a sub-county known as Kuisero. It's known as Muhila Boys. So I schooled in Muhila Boys.
Muhila?
Yeah, Muhila Boys. So I schooled in Muhila Boys till Form 4. And I guess most of... Okay, when I entered here, remember you asking me, who raised you? Okay, I can say that in collaboration with Muhila Boys, my dad is also a big part of me being the kind of a man, or the kind of a gentleman that I am today. Because one thing that I grew knowing, I grew learning from him, was that respect is paramount, regardless of anyone, whether big, whether small. Respect is paramount. And even in Muhila Boys, I also appreciate the staff there. My class teacher, Mr. Eno Pelandina, I still remember him. Yeah, my principal. I also appreciate them a lot, because they also taught me that disrespect won't take you anywhere, or let me say arrogance will never take you anywhere.
Hakuna mahali kiburi na kupeleka.
Haiwezi kupeleka.
We'll come back and continue this story after the break. So guys from Muhila Boys, shout out to your former schoolmate Telvin Boro. He's our guest today, and we are shedding the spotlight on somebody who's doing good. This is what Fixing the Nation is all about. Doing good. You don't need a title to do the right thing. That is what Telvin Boro has said. This is what he does, even as he works as a matatu tout for Audiofield that plies Rongai route. Time for that break at 8:30. We'll be back shortly. We'll hear your comments. We'd like you to give your shout outs to Telvin after this.